It's not a nice one today. Well, welcome back campers. I'm back out, back in the Lake District on a rather wet, windy Saturday morning. And the plan is to go and bag some more Wainwrights. Stony Cove Pike is the final destination, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get there because it is a bit minging. So I might just end up camping anyway, but we're starting off down at Cowbridge Car Park near Brothers Water, and we're heading up into the snow. What's on my list today? Grey Crag, Fontway Crag, Frostwick, so that's heading south, and then back on myself to Stony Cove Pike, and then down to Hardsop. So 5, if I get that far, that is, because it is a bit minging. The forecast was saying it was kind of uncertain. I did know it was going to be raining a bit, but we'll see. Just happy to be out. Well, this isn't much fun. So I've just been coming up Hayeswater Gill, and at the top you got Hayeswater. I did camp there last year, was it? I think I called it a winter wonderland. But instead of continuing up that path, there's a lesser known path that goes off to the right, up towards Grey Crag, and the elevation profile goes up at this point. So I'll probably bring you back when I'm a bit further up and I've caught some of my breath. Slow and steady. Look at that wall though coming down there. Who built that? I don't think I could build it that straight in my back garden. So I've climbed about 270 metres and I've come across my first snow. Plenty more where that came from, I reckon. That was a wet screen. Water. Might end up going back there tonight. Oh. We're approaching Fontway Crag, 784 I think it is, if I can remember the 2 seconds ago when I looked at the map. But I tell you what, it's bleak up here. Don't think I'm going to be able to touch the top of this one. Look at that. Alright, that's the best I could do. Let's get the bag off for a bit. 11:15, so still got plenty of time. Let's have a snack and get out of here. Old Frostwick, here we go. Well, that's old Frostwick in the bag. Third Wainwright of the day. So, I'm now going back on myself. Back the way I came, and then along to Stony Cove. One of the chaps that I spoke to on the way up was saying that the snow up to his knee, but I don't know where he's been. But fingers crossed the rain is subsiding a little bit. I was contemplating putting the drone up there very quickly until a sudden gust of wind came along, so I thought better of it. I don't know why I bring it every time, especially in the winter, and to be fair, the views aren't really doing much of it. The other day I took my flyer ID test. So from January 2026 you have to have done a little test to be able to fly your drone, and you get a flyer ID. Prior to that you needed an operator ID, and you stick that to your drone, so if it falls on someone's head they know who to blame. But yeah, it was 40 questions, multiple guess. Fairly easy to be fair, common sense stuff. As long as you know your heights and your distances. There was a lot of questions about heavier drones. You know, if you've got an 8 kilogram drone, can you fly across a motorway? It doesn't really apply, does it? I think most people. But there are some who have heavier drones. Most people have got the smaller ones, the microlight ones, 250 grams. But anyway, got it done, it's in the bag, and that lasts 5 years. Your operator ID, that's renewed every year, and I think it's about 12 quid. Extortionate. Yeah. Never mind. I am cooking tonight on the old Trangia. I thought it's a long night, so why not? I'm going to do a sausage casserole. Nice and hearty and warm. Got a half a baguette in the bag and a couple of bevies as well for the dry-ish January. I've just passed the big beacon behind us where I stopped for my picnic, and now it's off to Stony Cove. Looking at the elevation on my watch, it does dip down quite steeply and climb again. Hopefully there's not too much of the white stuff, because I might go on my arse. So I think I was saying in my last video, young white males are causing more call-outs to the mountain rescue because of doing videos like this on social media, and they're underestimating their abilities. So not only, about 2 weeks later in the news, 2 16-year-olds, so young lads, fully prepared, all of the crampons, ice picks and what have you, and they were doing hellvelling. You've probably seen it, but they helped down a group of people off the hill who were totally unprepared. I think they were wearing jeans and trainers and what have you. A couple of weeks later, there's another story of a couple who were rescued, mountain rescue, and they stayed in a hotel, and then they just done off in the morning. Didn't pay for it. Scumbags. Might end up staying down here. Alright then, gang. I'm about to attack the final climb up the Stony Cove Pike. But I've just stopped off and have a little look around to see if there's anywhere decent round here to pitch. Because I think Stony Cove is 750 metres or 705, something like that. And the wind is south-easterly, coming over the top. So you've got to have options, don't you? And that's not a bad view. So yes, there is what looks to be somewhere decent down there that I could pitch, just over there. So if it's no good up there, I'll come back down and stay here. So let's do the last bit. Hey, I tell you what, that climb was emotional, but I've made it. Stony Cove Pike. My watch is beeping at us, so... Oi. Finding somewhere to pitch has proven harder than I thought it would be. The ground is solid. If it's not full of rocks, it's frozen. And if it's not frozen, it's a bog. Alright then. I think I found somewhere. So just by these little crags, We're going to set up here. Well, I'm in. I'm in and I'm bloody happy because it is minging out there. Not a bad little view though. I am all set up. So cook system, Trangia, that is full to the brim because on my last trip I was running out. Oh, Trangia. And then for scran, all of this. No wonder my bag was heavy. Hog roast sausages from the Penshaw Farm Shop. Shout out to those. Baguette. Chopped Tommies. A whole bunch of ingredients which I'll show you later. Some coffee. And 4 bevies. There's all the sleep system. Nothing new there. The Optimus 850 down quilt. Got the Seat Summit air mat. It's not level. The ground you probably see when I was putting the tent up. It's on a bit of a slope, so I'm going to pack it out with me rucksack. I've got me slippers. They'll be going on in a bit. Pocket full of crap. Me drone, which is as much use as tits on a fish. And a water bottle. I reckon, whilst we've still got daylight, I'm going to start cooking. Thank you, McDonald's.
Strength and presence. No, absolutely. He'll play to his strengths. His hold-up play isn't great, but he's a big, strong physical.
Alright then, it's 3:15. I've got the football on in the background. I've had my coffee. Let's start this casserole. So, first up, it'll be some onions, followed by the sausages, just to get them browned off. Then I've got some, it's pretty basic to be fair, some mushroom, some red pepper, some carrot, some herbs and spices. I promise it's nothing untoward. And a stock pot. Tin of Tommies will go in. And then we'll just let it bubble for an hour or so. And I reckon by the time that's done it'll be dark. So let's get going. There's the old sausages, ready to rock and roll. So they were £2.70 from the farm shop, along at Penshaw. Onion, pepper, call it another 50 pence. So what's that? Quick maths, 3.20. Tin of Tommies, add another £1 on, 4.20. A baguette, 50 pence, 4.70. So for me, this is why I love taking all the ingredients out on the hills and cooking up. You know them dry meals that I took out last time, they're close to like £10 a go. So yeah, when I can, I like to cook up a wee storm. Carrots. Chopped tomatoes. Right, once that starts to boil up, I'll get the stock pot in. And then we'll leave it. Jolly good. I need the spoon. Stepped outside the tent for 5 minutes, give you some views, and I forgot my spoon. Egypt. Let's give it a little stir. How about that? Got the old baguettes. And before it absolutely tips down, it is trying to rain, we're going to scran it. Come on. Lovely. Fucking hell, far too hot. Come on then, let's go. Alright then, what time is it? 5 to 8. The Newcastle match is about to kick off. Newcastle v Liverpool. You might have noticed my can is in the boot. It's because I've had a bit of spillage. Obviously I showed you the hill, I put my can on it and it just poured all over. So now everything stinks of booze. So that's a clean up job when I get back. So in the morning, first light, 8 o'clock. So I'll try and get up for 7, pack this down and start heading up to Hartsop Dod. It's about a 50-metre climb and then about 500-metre drop off the other side. Down into Hartsop, hit the car, and then I'm going to find somewhere for a dip, because why not? So, fingers crossed for Liverpool, and I'll see you in the morning. And it's morning. And there's still no views, unfortunately. I poked my head out the tent this morning and all that was clear, but then a bush just came back in. I'm going to pack that down, chuck that on my back, get over Hartsop Dod, hit the car, and then potentially go for a dip, who knows. And it's a bit moody and a bit claggy, but we'll be right. There's my wall, and there's the hill, you can just see. Should take us about an hour to get up and down this. But sat in the tent this morning and you could hear the rain booting down. And you're just thinking, I don't want to get up, I don't want to go outside. It's absolutely minging. I'll stick it on a time lapse, we'll go to the top. I'll put some crap music on the background as well. Hartsop Dod. I think on the map it's actually over there, but we'll go and touch this. Bang! And look at the views. Get in. But now, a proper descent. This is going to be the knee buster. Just as I'm going down, proper clears up. Look at that. And when the clouds are going away from you and like you've got a massive view like that, it makes you feel like you're tripping out a little bit. Oh, I'm absolutely sweating. Kept all my warm gear on, haven't I? Idiot. And I've just walked down that. What a beast. But I'm pretty much back to the car now. Lovely little trip. I say lovely, when I first started yesterday morning and the rain was coming in my face, I didn't want to play. Look at that.
Rating of 18 plus anything that is 15 or 8.
Right folks, gonna sign that one off. I did get in for me dip eventually. Tell you what, that was cold. Felt colder than some of the towns that I've gone to. But got my Tim Hortons now. If you've liked the video, give it a like, chuck a comment on, do what you want. See you in the next one.